You know, it don't matter what situation the folks are in, they will not let go anti-black racism. It don't matter if they're poor, if they are rich, don't matter. They will not let that go, even if they in a situation where they can use someone's help. Case in point, you got this woman who's on the street, literally, a white woman, and she is spewing anti-black slurs. Now, because of the words she's using, the N-word in particular, you know, we had to go on and silence that part of it. But I want you to see this woman's condition because it's quite sad. It's sad in general that she would be holding on to anti-black racism in the midst of her condition. Let's check this out.
Did you say?
That's what I said.
That's what you said. Why you say that?
Huh?
Why you say that?
I don't know why.
Are you mad that you can't walk or something? You mad you can't walk, get up and walk? Is that why you mad?
Oh, girl, you see like it.
That whole man, she can't just feet. You mad?
Y'all witness.
Yeah, we witnessing it. You mad. And you going around calling people because you can't goddamn kick them legs of your weird ass. Call somebody else and they won't be too cool with it. Go kick your feet. Go walk around. Do that.
So this woman, you know, is basically, you know, had one leg was amputated, don't know what happened, you know, to her in that situation. And in the midst of that, she ended up calling the black woman the N-word. And that's why she's like, what? Like, what are you saying? It's like, here's the thing. I don't know what it is, y'all obsession with saying that to black people. And this woman is such a vulnerable position that black woman could have just went in and did whatever she wanted to do to her. And there's nothing she can really done about it. It don't matter. They be poor, don't have anything. They could be sick. They still saying the N-word. They could be in a nursing home and don't have no family, no nothing. And a black person, and how many times we've seen black CNAs are taking care of them and they still being anti-black. I'm like, what is it with that culture that want to hold on to anti-black racism? It's like, it don't matter my condition. At least I got this. It's like, my God, the mentality is not even something that is even real. The last thing I'll be thinking about is hatred toward any group of people. I would hope somebody would treat me pretty decent in a situation like that. I surely wouldn't be insulting nobody. That's not nothing I would be doing. But that is a miserable life to lead. And let me tell y'all something. Well, even if she wasn't in that condition, there are people who are not in her condition and they just hold on to this anti-black racism. How many years have we seen them lose their jobs, lose their businesses? It's like that word is so ingrained into their culture that they can't shake it. They cannot shake it. They have to say that word to a black person. And I'm loving our people just so unbothered by that. Like, okay, I mean, so? You know why? Because listen, they got off on us crying. They got off on us crashing out that they said that word to us. They trust me, they would just feed off of that energy that we would give them. But now it's like, okay, like we don't care that you say that because it doesn't have the sting that it once had. We look at you as more of that word than we are. Just call it what it is. You're that word. It's just the truth. I mean, your whole world's crashing down. Everything that we ever dealt with, you're dealing with today in 2026. You're in the same position we are. You're losing your jobs. You can't afford food, can't afford gas. You know what I'm saying? You're getting thrown out your place. You're homeless. You're all kind of conditions that black people have dealt with. You're crying every day that you can't make it. You don't see black Americans crying that we can't make it. You ain't figured that part out yet? You're crying about food prices. We paying the same food prices you're paying. We figure it out all the time because we know how to make it. We know how to shop. We know how to stretch our money and make it go further than it's never have gone before. But y'all, on the other hand, if you would take that energy that you put into anti-black racism, and if you would put that into actually making your community better and take away hatred from not only for black folks, but for anybody, you would actually be in a better position. But let's call it what it is. You're so obsessed with this hatred. Even Chase Bank have did a study and said that this country would be $5 trillion richer a year if they get rid of the anti-black racist policies that's on the books all the way around. $5 trillion. That tells you that they're so dedicated to anti-black racism, they would hurt, but they continue to hurt themselves by, we could have been had universal health care. But the reason why a lady like that in the video don't have universal health care, because of that one word she said to that black woman. She don't want black people to get universal health care. So she rather suffer. That is a level of dedication to evil that I can't understand. Only someone that has the mind of Satan could think like that. That's not normal thinking. So I'm going to hurt myself just because I don't like another person? That doesn't make sense. I'm going to prevent myself from having free health care. So now you're going to pay thousands upon thousands of dollars for health care, right? When it could be free for you. Just because you say, oh, black people going to get it? No, I don't want it. But this is the people that say they have a high IQ. That's why I say no. They have a negative 180 IQ. Only someone with a negative 180 IQ would harm themselves because they don't want another person to have it. That's not smart. Since they love that IQ test so much, that's not smart at all. That's the craziest thing I ever heard in my life, that you will sit up here and hurt yourself. Hurt yourself. Just so you can hurt a black person. So they don't have health care. And guess what? Black people getting insurance and health care all the time. We are. And we being more healthy, we being more health conscious, more than ever before. While you still sitting here focused on saying the N-word. Like, can y'all come up with another word? Y'all do the same stereotypes, watermelon, fried chicken. Like, can y'all come up with something new? Like it lets you know, like, y'all don't even have like any wit. You don't have any funny bone in your body. You can't come up with nothing else. It's the same old baby mama, like the same old things, welfare. Like, bro, like, hey, do you hear yourself? Like, you don't come with nothing. That's why nobody even care about what you say, because it's not even nothing new. The same old statistics you're using is so outdated and such lies. It's crazy. Do I sit up there and focus on statistics for the folks every day? I don't care about their single parenting rate. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't got no white baby mama. So I ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't care about their crime rate. That's their business. As long as they don't commit crimes against FBA, I don't care. I'm not studying them like that. Now, unless I got a news story, then I'll do it. But outside of that, I don't care about what they do. It's their business. But they so obsessed with black folk. Just weird and weirdos. But anyway, shout out to the sister for having some restraint, because some people, they'd have crashed out on her. They'd have wheeled in the middle of the street or something. Some people would have, but shout out to that sister for not doing that, because like I said, we ain't got to stoop to the level, man. You just laugh at them. Like you said, some people would have went that level with her, but luckily she tried the one that had some, a little mercy and actually common sense, because it wouldn't, trust me, she would have got in way more trouble doing that than just walking away from that woman.